and welcome to this week's edition of ETV News. I'm Brianna Rotanto.
And I'm Alexia Munez.
Police are searching for the man who allegedly stabbed a store clerk during a robbery in Willimantic early Tuesday morning. Police say at around 12:45 a.m., officers responded to an armed robbery at the Jeans Market convenience store on Main Street. It was discovered that a man had forced the store clerk to open the register before a struggle ensued between the two. During the struggle, the clerk was stabbed once in the leg. The suspect then fled the store on foot. The unidentified clerk was taken to Windham Hospital for non-life-threatening injuries and has since been released. Police are now searching for the suspect, who they describe as a Hispanic male between 26 and 32 years old. He was wearing gray sweatpants, a black jacket, and a black ski mask during the robbery. The incident remains under investigation at this time. Police ask anyone with information to contact detectives at 860-465-3135.
Matt Lohr, one of the most well-known TV news anchors in American television, was fired Wednesday, November 29th after reports of inappropriate sexual behavior in the workplace. Lohr has been to the face of Today's Show for 2 decades, and it came to an abrupt end after a report made by an employee for NBC News. NBC News chairman Andrew Locke claimed that this was the first complaint filed against Lohr on this network. However, he believes that this was not an isolated incident. A flurry of tweets have been made afterwards, claiming networks such as the New York Times have been investigating Lohr for weeks after sources leaked information.
13 Connecticut State Troopers left for Puerto Rico on Monday, November 27th, to assist the recovery efforts after hurricane damage. They will be patrolling and providing security and traffic assistance in conjunction with the local police in Puerto Rico. Along with state troopers, Connecticut alone has provided additional assistance to Puerto Rico and the residents who have relocated there.
A Connecticut family could be forced to turn off its intricate Christmas display decorated with 300,000 lights because of complaints from neighbors about traffic and parking. The Connecticut Post reports that the Hollowell family's huge decorative display in Fairfield drew about 30,000 visitors last holiday season, not counting those who drove by without stopping. The Hollowells have been putting up the display for 18 years. This year, police plan to make some on-road one-way and establish temporary parking restrictions while the display is up, preventing some residents from parking outside their homes. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with Juwan Givens in this week's entertainment update.
Good morning. Hope you all had a good weekend and are ready to be inspired. One quick thing I want to remind you guys to be studying.
Major key alert. Did you just look at your phone while you was in class? You played yourself.
Today we're talking about inspirational quotes.
You want to get that paper? You better turn in that paper and get an A+. That's a major key. Another one. Mogul talk. You want to reach the mountaintop? You got to go hard. To succeed, you have to believe. Stay focused. Fly higher than the eagle. Don't ever play yourself. The key is to make it, so make it.
Louise, can you give me an example of an inspirational quote from recent history?
Don't play yourself. The key is to make it.
And who said that?
I did. Now that's a major key alert.
Learn the real major keys to getting to college at getschool.com.
Hey Gabby, how you doing? How was the play date and sleepover?
Dad, it was great.
Awesome. Okay, I'm on my way. Hey guys, what are you doing?
We're going swimming! We're going biking! Yeah!
I'll see you in a little bit, guys. I love you.
Hi, babe. How was school today?
Hi, Dad. It was great.
Okay, honey. I'll be home soon. Remember, you're never too far away from your kids to be a dad. Reach out and take a second to check in, because sometimes the smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life.
Hello, Eastern. I'm Juwan Givens with this week's entertainment update. One of the most exciting days of the year in the world of music is finally here. The 60th Annual Grammy Award nominees have been officially announced. Record of the Year nominees are Redbone, Childish Gambino, Despacito, Luis Fonsi and Daddy Yankee featuring Justin Bieber, The Story of O.J., Jay-Z, Humble Kendrick Lamar, and 24 Karat Magic Bruno Mars. Album of the Year nominees are Awaken My Love, Childish Gambino, 444 Jay-Z, Damn Kendrick Lamar, Melodrama Lord, 24 Karat Magic Bruno Mars. Nominees for Song of the Year are Despacito, 444, Issues, 1-800-273-8255, That's What I Like, and Best New Artist nominees are Alessia Cara, Khaled, Lil Uzi Vert, Julia Michaels, and SZA. The Grammys will be held in New York at the Madison Square Garden and will air on CBS Sunday, January 28, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, 4:30 p.m. Pacific Time. Thank you for joining me for my weekly entertainment update. I'm Juwan Givens. See you next week, Eastern.
Thanks, Juwan. We'll be right back after these short messages.
They'll test you. Try to break your will. But however loud the loudness gets, however many cheese puffs may fly, you're the driver, the one in control. Stand firm. Just wait. And move only when you hear the click that says they're buckled in for the drive. Never give up till they buckle up.
We just finished dinner and it was time for homework. He hates homework.
It makes no sense.
I don't know how he finds anything in his backpack.
I can't find my backpack.
Finally, we found his assignment. He rushed through it. I wonder if he even learned anything.
I wasn't gonna get it right, so I just wanted to get back to playing my video game. At least I'm good at that.
I couldn't even read his handwriting.
Holding the pencil makes my hand hurt.
I know he's bright.
Why is it so hard for me?
He's just gotta
trying as
try a
hard
little
as
harder.
I can.
When you can see learning and attention issues from their side, you can be on their side. That's why there's Understood.org, a free online resource for the parents of the 1 in 5 kids with learning and attention issues. Here you'll get personalized recommendations, practical tips, daily access to experts, and more. Go from misunderstanding to Understood.org.
Your daughter is having trouble learning French. Do you A, hire a tutor?
Bonjour.
B, enforce a French-only rule at home? Or C, watch some foreign films? When it comes to parenting, there are no perfect answers, but that's okay, because you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Teens in foster care will love you just the same.
Come out and support Key of She, the women's a cappella group here on campus this Sunday at 2:30 in the Betty Tipton Room. Encore will be guest starring as well, and there will be free food, and it is free admission to all who wish to come. They will be performing a number of pop songs as well as Christmas songs. We hope to see you there for an afternoon filled with great music.
This weekend, Eastern's Theater Department and Drama Society is presenting Little Women, a holiday treasure inspired by Louisa May Alcott's classic coming-of-age novel. The show runs from November 28th to December 3rd, Tuesday to Sunday. To find more information and reserve tickets, please visit easternct.showair.com/littlewomen. Seats are limited, so make sure to reserve your tickets as soon as possible. ETV's own Juwan Givens was in Fine Arts Instructional Center for Day 2 of the Little Women Theater production. Let's see what he has to say.
I'm Juwan Givens reporting for ETV News, and I am in the Fine Arts building right now where I'll be taking a sneak peek into Little Women. Little Woman, adapted by Marisha Chamberlain from the novel by Louisa May Alcott, portrays the journey from girlhood into adulthood, self-sacrifice, marriage, mortality, and familial love. Louisa wrote her novel based on the experience of her youth and that of her sisters. While Louisa does take some artistic liberties to build the story, many of the novel's main plot points are delivered directly from her and her sisters' first-hand experience. As Louisa herself once said, we really live most of it. Though on the outside this may be on the ordinary tale about an ordinary family, the Alcotts were truly extraordinary people. It was an interesting show and I highly recommend it. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Juwan. Seems like it's going to be a play people are going to enjoy. Get ready for a night full of laughs next Wednesday when comedian Jessica Curson comes to Eastern. This New York-based comedian brings out a variety of characters and was awarded Best Female Comic by the MAC Association in New York City. Curson will be performing in the Betty Tipton Room of the Student Center on Wednesday, December 6th at 8 p.m.
Eastern Connecticut State University displayed its commitment to community once again on November 22nd during its 11th annual Day of Giving. With approximately 500 local community members in attendance, Hurley Hall was packed with a positive energy and Thanksgiving feast intended for those less fortunate. The Day of Giving is a collaborative effort bringing together its sponsor, Eastern Center for Community Engagement, the CCE, with a number of outside contributors in order to make this all possible. Eastern's food service provider, Cartwell's, served a particularly important role donating and preparing the food. Menu items included turkey, mashed potatoes, cranberry sauce, green beans, corn, and biscuits, and the list just goes on. Guests raved about the meal's quality. We're going to take another quick break. We'll be right back with Cameron Schultz and Zyra Hernandez and their sports update.
Everything starts out small. The things that hurt us, they all start from somewhere. The words we say, the things we do, they can grow into something else. What was small and innocent can become big and sometimes scary. All it takes is one comment, one picture, one video for something to catch fire. But a big problem doesn't need a big response. Not at first. Even if we don't know what to say, the eye emoji can be that first step we take. Let's all pledge to take that first small step together and change the world in a big way. I'm a witness, and so are you.
Patriotism. It inspires passionate debate. It's worn like a badge of honor with good reason, because it means love and devotion for one's country. Love. But what really makes up this country of ours? What is it we love? It's the people. Almost half the country belongs to minority groups. People who are lesbian, African American, and bi, and transgender, and Native American, and proud of it. After all, what's more American than freedom to celebrate the things that make us, us? This year, patriotism shouldn't just be about pride of country. It should be about love. Love beyond age, disability, sexuality, race, religion, and any other labels. Because the second any of us judge people based on those labels, we're not really being patriotic, are we? Because love has no labels.
Welcome back to Eastern Sports. I'm Cameron Schultz.
And I'm Zyra Hernandez. Today for women's basketball. The Eastern Connecticut State University women's basketball team faced off against Trinity in the Eastern Tip-Off Tournament. The Warriors started 3 sophomores in this one: Maya Villard, Julia Jordan, and Lizzie Cortella. Eastern battled back to the game with 7 minutes left in the third quarter after giving up the first 14 points of the game. But Trinity answered by outscoring the Warriors 24-7 the rest of the quarter and winning the game 75-67. Sophomore for the Warriors, Lizzie Cortella was the leading scorer with 19 points. In the consolation game of the Eastern Tip-Off Tournament, the Warriors faced off against New Paltz, where the Warriors fell short in a heartbreaking 76-73, with Lizzie Cortella being the leading scorer again with 20 points.
The men's basketball team, the Warriors, entered the final game of the Colby Classic Championship game facing host team Colby College. Senior guard and tournament MVP Tarchie Brown scored the first 10 points in the second half to start a 12-2 run, and sophomore guard Carlos Gonzalez scored the game's final 5 points to win this one 83-77 over Colby College. Eastern went 4-0 in this tournament, dominating its opponents. In this tournament, Brown had 47 points on 17 of 28 from shooting from the field. Eastern opens up on the road when they face Rhode Island College on Saturday. Eastern also opens up this year being ranked 24th nationally. Congrats to the Warriors. That's all for this week in Eastern Sports. I'm Cameron Schultz.
And I'm Sarah Hernandez.
Until next week, Eastern.
That's it for this week's show. If you want to see more episodes, visit the ETV YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week, Eastern.